Welcome to Podcasts with the Ancients, Episode 2. Seneca, let's start with something simple. Why does life feel so full and yet so empty?
Because you confuse activity with living. Your days are full, yes, but full of what? Noise, obligation, reaction. You rush from one thing to another as if speed will give your life weight. It does not. It merely makes the emptiness harder to detect.
That's uncomfortable. Most people I know are exhausted, not idle.
Exhaustion is not proof of meaning. A man can be busy his entire life and never once be present for it. You guard your money carefully. You track your investments. You insure your possessions. Time, the only thing that is truly yours, you spend as if it were endless, or worse, as if it were worthless.
So what are we doing wrong?
You live as though you will live forever. Not consciously, of course. You speak often of how short life is, but your actions betray you. You postpone what matters. You tolerate what drains you. You pursue what impresses others. And you call this a full life.
That hits close to home.
It should.
Most people are not living. They are waiting.
Waiting for the next milestone, the next promotion, the next version of themselves. But life is not something that begins later. It is happening now, quietly, without announcement, and often without you noticing.
If that's true, then what does it mean to actually live?
To be deliberate, to know what is worth your time and what is not. To say no, not because you are busy, but because you are clear. To understand that every moment spent on what does not matter is a moment taken from what does. You do not lack time, you lack direction.
That sounds simple, but not easy.
Of course not. Clarity is uncomfortable. It forces you to confront questions you have been avoiding. Why am I doing this? Who am I trying to please? What would remain if I stopped performing? Most people prefer the comfort of busyness to the discomfort of truth.
So the emptiness we feel, that's not a flaw?
It is a signal, a quiet one at first, then louder if ignored. It is life asking you to pay attention, not to do more, but to do what matters.
And if we don't?
Then one day, you will look back and realize something unsettling. Your life was full, but it was not yours.